Bottom?
I have 3 pounds
Okay.
because it's too early for 5-pound weights.
Yes.
Okay. Let's stand on our mat, feet parallel, hip width apart, soft bend in the knees. Let's take a big inhale. Fingertips to the ceiling, grow tall. Relax the shoulders down out of the ears. Exhale, scoop the abs around it forward. Let everything hang heavy. Big inhale there, feel the back ribs expand. Big exhale. One more time, big inhale. With our exhale, soften the knees, scoop the abs, round it up, restacking the spine one piece at a time. As the head comes up, bring the fingertips to the ceiling again. Drop the shoulders, and one more time, exhale, round it forward. Let everything hang heavy. While we're down here this time, let's bend one knee and then the other. Pedal our legs out. Then let's come back to center. Let's do a couple of deep knee bends. Bend both knees and extend. Bend both knees and extend. Just starting to get some movement here. And last one. Big inhale there. Exhale, scoop the abs and roll it up. Head's last to come up when it does. Let's roll the shoulders back and down. Back and down again. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab our weights in our hands. Feet are parallel, hip width apart. Let's start with some squats. Arms are long, shoulders relaxed, palms face in. We're going to sit back into our heels as we bring the weights up to shoulder height and stand. Stand it up. Belly button pulling in, toes are light. We're sitting that booty back behind us. Think about pressing through the glutes as we come up. And 3, 2, 1. Now let's add on. As we come up, we're going to lift up onto our toes. Circle those arms to the ceiling. Arms come down as our heels lower, and then we squat. And arms up, heels lift. Arms down, heels lower, and squat. Palms face forward here. Then keeping those shoulders out of the ears. If this bothers your shoulders, move within your range of motion. Using our breath. Growing tall each time we lift. And 3 more like that. And 2. Last one. And all the way back down. Shake the shoulders out. Bring heels together, toes apart. Same thing we were just doing, but now arms go out to a T. So arms to a T and back up. Sitting down in that little bit of a plie. We can hinge slightly forward at the hips. Belly button pulling in. Think about zipping up the inner thighs. Feel that contraction through the glutes at the top. Lifting sensation through the low abdominals. And 3 more like that. We're going to add on. 2. Last one. Now as we come up, fingertips straight up to the ceiling as we lift our heels. Lower the heels. And plie. And fingertips straight up. And lower, heels will come apart, that's fine. And plie. We're trying to make sure they come back together as we lower. And we've got 4 more. Trying to keep the shoulders out of the ears, really activating the lats, pulling the shoulder blades down or back. And 2. Last one. And all the way back up, shake it out. Let's bring the heels wide, externally rotated. Shoulders relaxed out of the ears. Arms are wide. We can always ditch the weights if this is too much. And we sit it down as we hug a tree and open. So if this starts getting into your neck, into the traps, we want to ditch the weights.
Okay.
And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now as we open, come into ball posed arms. Press overhead as we squat, and hug a tree as we squat. And overhead, and hug a tree. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Think lats. We're going to pull those elbows down. Last one. Oops. Hold it there. I lost my train of thought. Let's sit down into our spot. Let's lift our heels and lower. And lift and lower. And lift. And 3, 2. Isometric hold with those weights. Last one, lift and hold. And little pulse. 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 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. And all the way back down. Shake it out. Okay, we're going to go ahead, come down to our mat with our weights. So we're going to keep one weight in our hand. And we're going to have that weight holding on to both ends.
Okay.
Knees are bent, feet are flat. Think neutral spine, heavy tailbone. We're going to exhale, lift the chest, reach the weight up over the knees. Inhale, roll it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, roll it down. Think using the breath, using that exhale, trying to maintain the neutral spine because our feet are supported. And we've got 3. And 2. Lifting through those upper abdominals, last one. Now lift and hold. And little pulses up, and up, and up. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. Okay, let's go ahead and grab both weights. Arms are along by our sides, weights are stacked. So end on end, like a wine glass.
All right.
Let's bring those hands to the top of our weights, heels close to the booty. And let's start with a couple of pelvic tucks and tilts. Exhale, imprint the low back. Inhale, rock out to neutral. Exhale, imprint the low back. Inhale, rock out to neutral. And 3 more. 2. The last one. Now with our exhale, let's start to peel the hips up. So having our hands on these weights instead of on the mat should provide a little bit of instability. Really think about keeping the hips level as we peel up, pressing the knees forward over the ankles, holding the belly button in. We're going to use that exhale to roll down. Coming up just to the base of our shoulder blades here. We don't want to get into the neck. We inhale there. Exhale, melt the spine back down. Focused on mobility as we bring that spine back to the mat, one piece at a time. And let's do 2 more. Think inner thighs engaged, knees tracking parallel. So we don't want to let those knees fall open. Last one, hold it up. Nice long spine, belly button pulls in. We're going to hinge at the hips, tap the booty, right back up. And tap the tailbone to the mat and exhale up. Think about feeling that space behind our low back as we lower. So we don't want to imprint here. We're not rounding. And we've got 3. We should feel more work through the glutes. 2. Think about those triceps working as we press down into the mat. Last one. Big inhale there. Exhale, slowly roll down. And let go of those weights for a moment. Other knees, rock side to side. Round out the low back. Okay, we'll leave one of the weights by our side. Let's grab one weight in our hands again. Fingertips reaching to the ceiling. Let's bring one leg to tabletop, then the other. Gently imprint the spine. Exhale, lift the chest. That weight's up over the knees. And we're going to rotate to the right as we extend the left leg. Back to center. Rotate to the left, extend the right leg. So think about stability through the pelvis here. Starting to get some rotation through the spine. Using our exhale to twist. And let's do 3 more to each side. Reaching further, lifting a little higher. Really reaching the toes away. And last one. And rest it down, hug our knees. Okay, we're gonna bring those weights back to where they were. Stacked by our sides, fingertips on the weights. Again, think about really pressing down. We should feel the triceps working. Feet come wide, externally rotated. We're gonna scoop our abs, tuck our pelvis, peel the hips up. Inhale at the top, exhale, roll down. So now we should feel inner thighs working a little bit more. Should feel glutes a little bit more. And we're still focused on finding that rounding through the spine, that mobility. Remember, a young spine is a healthy spine, or a mobile spine is a young spine. Just said that one. And we exhale, fill it up. Inhale there. Exhale, roll it down. We've got 2 more like this. And next time we fill it up, let's hold it up. Keep those hips lifted. We're going to find feel the knees closed and open. And close and open. Of course, getting some movement through the hips. And we've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the knees, keep them open. Little pulses up, up, up. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Close the knees and pulse up, up, up. For 3, 2, 1. We should feel more glutes there. Inhale there. Exhale, slowly roll down. Set those weights down for a moment. Hug the knees. Round out the low back. I'll take all 10 toes to the ceiling, lift the head and chest, and point and flex. Really lengthen those hamstrings. And one more time. And we're going to bring those feet back to tabletop. And weight over our chest. We're going to lift the chest. Hold it there. This time we extend the right leg. We rotate to the right and center. So rotating to the same side as we're extending that leg. A little bit more awkward. Still focused on that stability through the pelvis. A little bit more focus here. And we've got 4. 3 more to each side. Belly button pulling and lifting a little higher. Last 2. Last 1. And back to center. Rest it down. We're going to hug those knees. Use our exhale. Roll it up to seated. We're going to come back up to standing. Okay. So standing on our mat. And we're going to have both weights in our hands. I had to fix the ponytail. And feet are parallel. Okay, so weights long by our side. We're going to be opening the right arm to a T as we take the left leg to tabletop. So working on balance a little bit and set it down. So staying on that same side. We open and lift the leg and set it down. Think about this control through the core. And we've got 4 more. And 3. 2 more. Last one, hold it, and little pulses with that arm, just up an inch, down an inch. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way back down, shake it out. Okay, other side. So now we're going to open the left arm, bring the right leg to tabletop, and back down. Again, think about finding our stability here, finding our balance. Chest open, chin lifted, belly button pulling in. And we've got 4. 3, notice if one side is more challenging. 2. 1, hold it, and little pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. Shake those arms out if you need to. We're going to do it again, but this time to the front. So palms face behind us. We're going to lift the left arm, right leg, and set it down. And lift and lower. I think I just started on the same side we finished on, but that's okay. I'm going to do both sides. And lift and lower. So balance should be a little bit more challenging as we go forward. Does that feel okay, Lisa?
Yep. Just no coffee yet, so balance is a little.
Oh, now talking about it makes me fall. Two more.
There you go.
Last one, hold it. Hold it there, little circles with that arm. And circle. And 3, 2, 1. And reverse. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay. So now, oops, as I fall. Right arm comes up, left leg to tabletop. And we lower. And finding our balance here. Thinking about moving the arm forward is much more challenging. At least it is for me.
Nope.
And we've got 4. Wobbly now. And 3, 2. Last one, we're going to hold it in little circles with that arm. And 3, 2, 1. Reverse. And 3, 2, 1. And back down. Shake it out. It's turned to the side. We're going to bring the right foot forward, left foot back. Left heel is lifted. Arms are long, palms face the ceiling. So if this gets into your neck, lowering the elbows is going to be nicer. Elbows up high is more challenging. And we're going to lunge as we curl. And lunge. And lunge. We've got 5. Both knees bend, both extend. And 3. My camera just go blurry. 2.
Yep, a little bit.
1. Now curl and hold. Hold it or just lift the front heel and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And 3, 2, 1. Lift that front heel, hold it, find our balance, and a little pulse. Pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up. Shake it out. Let's turn to the other side. I don't know why my camera does that sometimes. Okay, we're going to bring left foot forward, right foot back. This is the opposite of what we had, right?
Yep.
Okay. Arms long. Palms facing toward each other this time. More of a hammer curl as we lunge. And curl. Elbows pulling together. Belly button pulling in. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Lift the front heel and lower. Lift and lower. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. And we pulse. 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 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up.
Whew.
Let's shake it out. Okay, we're going to come back down to the mat. Bring our weights with us. Grab a sip of water if you need it. We're going to go back into another set of bridging. So we're going to lay it down. Arms are long. Weights stacked. Now, if you need to again here, you can always ditch the weights. Arms long on the mat is going to be more stable. So heels close to the booty. Scoop the abs, tuck the pelvis, sweep, heel the hips up. Hold those hips high and level. Let's bring the right leg to tabletop. Extend the right toes to the ceiling. We're going to sweep it long and back up. So we don't want to go so low that that hip drops. And 3, 2, 1. Toes to the ceiling, little pulse up, up, up. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, level out the hips. Let's bring the left leg to tabletop, toes to the ceiling. And we sweep and lift, and lower, and lift. And 3, 2, belly button pulling in. Last one, lift, hold, and pulse, pulse, pulse. 3, 2, 1. Foot finds the floor, level out the hips, big inhale. Exhale, roll it down. Set the weights down. Hug our knees. Round out the low back. Okay, we're going to stay down here for a moment. Feet find the floor. We're going to take those weights to the ceiling. Palms face each other. And we'll bend our elbows and extend. Just for a skull crusher. Tricep press here. And Warming up through those triceps. And 4, 3. Nice neutral spine, 2. 1. Hold those weights to the ceiling. Turn the palms to face back. Let's do it again. For 8. And 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And bring those arms down. Okay, we're going to bring the left leg to tabletop. Left arm is long by our side, just stacked on that weight. Right arm to the ceiling. We're going to extend the left leg away, so we extend the right arm overhead and back to our start position. And extend away and bring it back. Think about keeping the hips level on the mat. Think about this work through the core as we pull the arm and leg away from each other. And we've got 4. Belly button pulling in. And 3, 2, 1. And back down. Let's do the other side. So right arm is long, left arm to the ceiling, right leg to tabletop. And we extend away and pull it back. And extend. And 5. And 3 more. 2. You should feel kind of that diagonal pull across the core, across the torso. Last one. And bring it back. Let's grab just one weight in our hands. One leg comes to the tabletop, then the other. Gently imprint that low back if you need to. Okay, we're going to lift the chest, hold it there. We're going to reach arms and legs away and pull it back. Arms and legs away and pull it back. So we're maintaining that chest lift. Gaze just over our knees. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And all the way back. Press it down, hug it in. Okay, let's set the weight off to the side. We're going to roll it up to seated. And we're going to turn over onto our tummy. Onto our tummy. And we're going to have the hands in by our armpits. Feet are wide, thighs are heavy on the mat, toes heavy on the mat. We're going to inhale, lift into extension, and exhale, lower. Think about the belly button pulling in. Protect the low back, only lifting as high as feels good for you. So with your hands supporting us, this should be a nice stretch. Think hard energy forward as we come up. And 4, 3, 2. Last one. And all the way back down. Let's curl those toes under. We're going to come on up into a plank. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Step it back, find that plank. Slight tuck of the pelvis, abs scooping up and in. Neck is long. Sorry, I'm starting my timer. Back through the heels. Everything active. Think quads, glutes, hamstrings, everything working. Shoulder blades pulling apart. Most importantly, we're breathing. Big inhales. Big exhales. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's set the knees down. Stretch back into our child's pose. Listen in. Okay, we're going to lay all the way back down. Toes on the floor, thighs on the mat. Hands are stacked in front of us. Forehead rests on the back of the hands. We want to keep the hands against that forehead. Think belly button pulling up and in. Pubic bone presses into the mat. With our inhale, let's lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Think about lifting into extension only as high as feels good for your body. And let's do 4, 3, 2, Last one, all the way down. Let's one more time, sit back into that child's pose. And we're going to come back into our plank, so second plank. And this time we're going to add a nice slow mountain climber. So think control, like tuck of the pelvis, everything's active, neck is long. We're going to pull the right knee into the chest, press it back, and the left. Keeping the hips stable, and left. Think about those low abdominals working to pull the knee in. Maintaining that slight tuck of the pelvis. And let's do 2 more to each side. Last one. When we're even, set the knees down. Stretch it back. Okay, we're going to come back to our tummy. Last side here. Arms are long, palms face up toward the ceiling. We're going to lift those thighs off the mat. Press the pubic bone into mat, lift the tummy, lift the chest into extension, hold it. Just pump the arms up, up, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest it down. We're going to do it again. This time, palms face in toward our body. Press the pubic bone into mat, lift the belly button, lift the thighs, lift the chest, reach the arms long, and pump those arms. And pump, and pump. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. We're going to do it again, palms face down. Last set, lift the thighs, press the pubic bone into mat, lift the belly button, lift the chest, and pump the arms. And pump, pump. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it down. Okay, come back into our child's pose. Really reach those hips back, reach the arms long. And one more plank. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Step the right leg back, and then the left. Slight tuck of the pelvis. Now we're going to do that leg pull. So we're going to take the right leg behind us and lift and tap. And lift and tap. And we're going to do 4, 3. Think lifting through the glute. 2, 1. Feet find the floor. Let's do the other side. And lift and tap. Core engaged, maintaining that slight tuck of the pelvis. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the plank. Come back to center just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the knees down. Open them as wide as our mat. We sit back into our child's pose. Maybe walk the hands to the right side of the mat if that feels nice. Maybe walk through center to the left side of the mat. One more time in the middle. We're going to come on it. Okay.
That's good.
We're going to do a sideline position today. It's going to be a little bit different. So we're kneeling on our mat. Everything feeling okay? So kneeling on our mat. Hand comes down to the mat. Leg out to the side. So find your balance here. Top hand to the ceiling. Now we're going to lift that leg and lower. Lift and lower. And lift. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift and hold. We're going to bend that knee in and press it out. So nice and slow and controlled. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out there. Point those toes, reach further, little circles. Circle, circle. 3, 2, 1. Reverse. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And all the way back down. Okay, so we should have felt some work in the supporting side as well as that working leg.
Most definitely.
Most definitely. I like that. Okay, we're going to come back to that hand again, same side. We're just going to go into a side plank. So hand finds the floor, top foot comes forward, bottom foot comes behind, top hand to the ceiling. Now, if you want to, you can always come down to your forearm. That's better. For more of a challenge, you can always stack those feet. We're going to dip the hip a little bit and lift, and dip, and lift, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and then set it down. Come into that mermaid pose for a stretch. Bottom leg tucked to front, top leg to the side, arms out long. And we're going to stretch up and over to one side. Inhale through center, and up and over to the other side. Let's do it again. Inhale through center, up and over to that leg that's bent back, up and over to that bottom side. Keep keeping the hips level. One more time. And back to the other side. And then we'll sit tall. Okay, let's go ahead. Come on to the other side. So hand finds the floor. Knee comes, oh, I should have had his knee out first. Knee comes down. Hand finds the floor. And we're going to lift that leg up. Top hand to the ceiling. We're going to lower and lift. And lower and lift. Notice which side is a little easier for you. And 4. This is my easy side. 3, 2. Last one, hold it. Bend the knee in. Press it out. And bend it in. Press it out. So we should feel core engaged, helping to find our balance. And 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Point the toes, little circles. Circle, circle. 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it down. Oh. So that supporting side is where you really feel a lot of work, right? Okay, hand finds the floor. Top leg comes out in front. Bottom leg behind as we find our side plank. Holding that plank, we're going to add those hip dips. And we lower, lift, and lower, and lift. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And all the way back down. Round out the wrist if you need to. Bottom leg comes in front, top leg out to the side. And stretch on the other side. Hips are as level as we can get them, arms out to a T. We stretch up and over. That leg that's bent back. Inhale through center, exhale to the other side. Inhale through center, exhale up and over. Inhale through center, exhale to the other side. And one more to each side. And up and over. And we'll sit tall. Okay. Ooh. So we're going to go ahead. I got to look at my notes. And come into a 4-point kneeling position.
Okay.
The problem, usually I don't make notes, but when I do, then I feel like reliant on them. I keep looking at them. Okay, so we're going to bring the right leg out behind us. Hips are level. Left arm out in front. Find that bird dog pose. Find our balance. And we're going to lower fingers and toes, tap the mat, and lift. And tap the mat, and lift. And we've got 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift and hold. And now we're going to round through the spine, bend in for a crunch. Knee comes to the elbow and extend. Think a little bit of extension here. And bend in, round through the spine and extend. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it and just breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the hands now, knees down. Sit back, round out the wrists if you need to. We're going to do the other side. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Extend the left leg and right arm, or at least make sure you're opposite. Hips are level. We don't want that hip to lift. We're going to tap the floor and lift. And tap and lift. And 4, 3. We should feel core active. Think about that core sensation. Really wrapping around. 2, 1. Hold it. Now we round through the spine as we bend in and extend. And bend it in and extend. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And we hold it and just breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, stretch it back. Raise the arms long. Now we're going to come back into a seated pose or seated position. We're going to hold on to the front of the knees. Think feet lifted, find that balance. Elbows are nice and wide. And let's roll like a ball. Inhale, roll it back. Exhale, roll it up. Inhale, roll it back. Exhale, roll it up. Think elbows wide, biceps are active. And we're only rolling to the top of our shoulder blades. We're not getting into the neck. So no pressure on the neck, no pressure on the cervical spine. Let's do 2 more. Getting this massage through the spine. Last one. Hold it there. Extend the legs. Extend the arms. And breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet find the floor. Soles of the feet come together. Give yourself a butterfly stretch. Okay, we're going to grab one weight, lay it down. We're going to extend the legs. Right leg crosses over the left. And then we're going to have that weight just in the left hand. Now think about kind of a teaser up. We're going to inhale, notch into twist, exhale, lift. Weight comes to the outside of the thigh or the outside of the calf, and we lower, and we lift, and lower. So maybe you can get the leg up higher than I can, and that's great. Maybe you can even reach the outside of the foot. And we've got 3. You should feel out the plates 2, 1, and all the way back down. Let's switch legs. Switch hands. So now left arm on our side, weight in the right hand, left leg over the right. Inhale, chin to chest, exhale, lift, and lower, and lift, and lower, and 4, 3, 2, 1. And all the way back down. Let's set the weight off to the side. Oh, hug our knees. And out the low back. I want to carefully roll it up to seated. And we'll come back into a 4-point kneeling position. Just give ourselves some cat-cows. Some movement through the spine as we finish up. We're nice and warm now. Exhale, spine to the ceiling. Inhale, belly button to the mat. Exhale, spine to the ceiling. Inhale, belly button to the mat. 2 more. Find our angry cat. Find our happy cat. The last one. Angry cat. Happy cat. And then neutral spine somewhere in the middle. Maybe wag the tail like a happy puppy. That feels good. Now curl the toes under. Hike our hips to the ceiling. Let the head hang heavy between the shoulders. While we're there, let's bend one knee, press the other heel back to the mat, and switch. Really lengthen through the hamstring, and switch, and switch, and switch. And 2 more to each side. And last one. Come back to center, soften the knees if you need to. Walk the fingertips toward the toes. Hang heavy in the bottom of our roll down. Everything's heavy. Let's gently nod our head yes. Gently shake our head no. Let's take the right hand to the outside of the left ankle. Reach the left hand to the ceiling. Look up at our fingertips. Breathe in there, getting that stretch. Rotation. Inhale back to center. Switch sides. Right hand to the ceiling. Look up at our fingertips. Breathe in there. We'll inhale back to center. Soften the knees. Scoop the abs. Roll it up. Restacking the spine one piece at a time. It's last to come up when it does. Roll the shoulders back and down. Back and down one more time. Keep them there forever and ever and always. Hold one hand up. Give yourself a high five for working hard.